Welcome into another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Days. I'm Michael Knight, sitting down with Choctaw quarterback Steele Wasel. Steele, last season, obviously a good year for Choctaw. First time they made it to the semifinals in quite some time. Obviously didn't end the way you guys would like, but at the same time, a lot of talent returning this year. How excited are you to build off of what last year's team was able to accomplish?
I'm super excited. We got so many weapons, and we really, like you said, we have a lot of people returning. We're going to score a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things last year. Thad Williams, the last quarterback for Choctaw, was able to put up a lot of numbers. How exciting is that for you to go into an offense where you're going to be able to throw the ball?
It's awesome because we throw the ball a ton, and we got speed everywhere, every position. I'm looking forward to it.
One of your top guys that you're going to be throwing to, Chase Jackson, committed to TCU, one of the top wide receivers in Oklahoma. How has that connection continued to build over the last couple of months, working together, throwing together, things like that as you try? I mean, obviously you're going to be relying on him a lot on Friday nights. How have you built that chemistry over the last several months?
We watch film together, and we'll go outside, and we'll run like half field 7-on-7, and we'll talk about it. And we already had it going last year a little bit. I threw him a few touchdowns last year. We're just going to build on it, and we're going to be great next year.
What was it like for you to get playing time last season as a freshman? Obviously on a team that would end up making it to the semifinals, playing a high level of football. Obviously there was probably a little bit of nervousness early on, but I mean, how did you manage that as such a young guy?
I really just went in there and tried to just be confident and just know, I'm just going to go do what I do and get it done. And it helped, obviously, with all the talent around me.
For you going into this season as the new quarterback for Choctaw, only a sophomore, still a young guy, still have a lot of room to grow and things like that, how do you feel pressure? Do you feel – I mean, what's the main thing that you feel this offseason? Is it pressure? Is it excitement? Is it a little bit of both?
It's excitement, especially because we went to the playoffs last year or semifinal for the first time in forever, and it's like there's something in the air when we're at practice. It's just like a whole new energy to the team.
What's going on in Choctaw right now? Because like we mentioned, there's a lot of talent there. I mean, obviously we mentioned Chase. Jordan committed to OU. You got one of the best junior offensive linemen in Cade, and then yourself, just a sophomore. There's a lot of young talent. There's a lot of talent going on right now in Choctaw. How much fun is it to be a part of a group that is certainly a special one right now in Choctaw?
It's awesome. We go get after every day in the weight room. After that, we'll go, on Wednesdays, we have our football stuff. We do some install. We watch some film. And it's really nice just getting around everyone and us getting along and just learning to play with each other. And like I said about our offensive line, we got a whole bunch of size on our offensive line, and they're all young too.
For you going into this season, what's something that you've been trying to improve? Obviously, it's going to be a new year for you, new year for this team. What's something that you're trying to improve on in your game going into 2020?
Getting the ball out on time. I've been working that a lot. Just get the ball out sooner, and I don't want to throw any picks next season.
Now, you're going to throw an interception eventually. How are you going to be able to handle that? Because that's the big thing, is dealing with adversity. How are you going to be able to handle that?
Just with our teammates, they're going to keep me up. Just with all our firepower, we'll throw one pick, just get out there next drive, throw a bomb, we're right back in the game.
Now, this season for Choctaw is going to look different simply because of the opponents. You guys got flipped in the districts to where you're actually considered – not necessarily considered, but the majority of the teams in your district are from the Tulsa area, East Side schools. How excited are you to see new teams? And instead of having to deal with Lawton and Midwest City and Stillwater, now you get to see Booker T and Muskogee and Bixby.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Those are some good teams, and we've really never played them before. I'm looking forward to playing some new teams.
Now, this season, we mentioned, building off this semifinal run last year. What has to happen in your mind for you guys to take that next step in not only make it to the semifinals, but win and, play for a championship?
Really, it's just I got to take care of the ball, and everything else is going to happen.
Simple enough, although there'll be a little hiccups every now and then, but let's see how you guys deal with adversity. Great season last year. Looking forward to seeing what Choctaw can do. Again, new district for the Yellow Jackets, so that's certainly something to watch out for in 2020. Steele, thanks for sitting down with me today, and good luck in 2020.
Thank you.
He's Steele Wasel. I'm Michael Knight, and this has been another one-on-one session here at OKPreps Media Days.